What's going on, people? What is going on? What's up? So today in this video I wanted to talk to you about something very important, something that you are going to go through if you are trying to grow, if you're trying to accomplish goal, whether you're trying to get in shape, like I teach you some of these videos here on this channel. If you're trying to become a better version of yourself, build a stronger character, develop courage, whether you're trying to just build your business as a coach or as a service provider, or whether you're trying to grow your business by becoming better, by growing yourself, or whether you're trying to be better at your job and get promoted, or just quit your job and start something of your own, you're gonna have to become better. Okay, so what happens when you are trying to become better? When you're trying to become better, you're gonna have to adopt new habits. Okay, we understand this. You're gonna have to adopt new habit, a new mindset, okay, new qualities. Like basically you're gonna stay the same physically. Hopefully not, if you're trying to get in shape. The you from the outside more or less it's like you're the same, right? But from inside you're a completely different person. Okay, from inside you're a different person. Okay, and if you are trying to get in shape as well, which you should, we use fitness and getting in shape and becoming strong as a tool of self-development. Ultimately, with time, you are going to see results in your physique as well. So, but you from inside, you completely have to change. You become a different person. So what happens is that whatever you are right now, whatever level of success or no success you have at the moment, you have your what they call comfort zone. You have your own zone. You have your own contacts, you have your own habits, you have your stuff that you do, the places you go to. So you have an environment that you have created. Okay. You have friends that you have created, you have certain habits that you do. What happens is that once you try to become better, you're gonna have to adopt new habits, new everything. Everything starts to change slowly, everything starts to change. What happens is that you're gonna stay alone. Okay? At some point in that journey, you are going to stay alone because not for the sake of staying alone, not because you want to be alone, but just because you're not going to find joy or to find pleasure in the old conversations, with your friends, with the people you hang out. You're not going to go to the same places anymore because, okay, now you're not going out because you're trying to wake up early. Okay, now you're not interested in stupid watching games and wasting time on games and stuff like that, and football, all the bullshit that makes you lose your time. Now we don't play video games for 3-4 hours now, so you don't see those friends anymore. Okay, you don't hang out in that same bar because you don't drink, so you don't see those people. So slowly, whatever you're doing, whatever you're becoming, becomes different from the old you. And the old you used to get along with the friends, with the people that were, similar to that old version of you. So, but when you become a better version of you, a different version of you, those people just because it's like this, those people, they're not gonna sync with you anymore. You're not gonna sync with them. They're not gonna sync with you. So slowly, you start losing the connection, and you become alone. There's a period of time when you're just gonna stay alone. Okay, and you have to understand this. You have to understand this, because if you do not understand this, you're going to think I'm doing something wrong. You're going to think that, you're gonna feel bad by yourself. You're gonna feel, because humans, we're social creatures. Okay. And you're gonna feel bad. Maybe you feel down. Maybe you feel that you're doing something wrong. Maybe you feel that you're becoming, unsocial, or just, something is wrong with you. But you just need to understand that that's a period of time where you have to be like that. You have to endure and stay alone until you develop that new version of yourself. Once that new version of yourself will be developed, it's gonna take time. Then you're gonna make new friends over there. You're gonna meet new people that have the same values, that value the same things, that do the same activities, that study the same stuff, that work on the same business. You know what I mean? It's but there is a period of time between this point and this point. There's a period of time where you are no longer this person, but you're not this person either. You're in the process of building, of cooking that result. You're in the process of building that person. And in this period here, you're not like this, but you're not like this either. So you stay alone. You know what I mean? You just understand it's a period of time. It's just a period of time that you have to endure. Endure it. Understand that it's normal. Don't feel bad about yourself. Don't feel that you're doing something wrong. Focus. pay the price, pay the fucking price, and get there as fast as you can. Okay, stay focused and get there. Okay, once you get there, you're gonna discover new friends that appreciate the new things that you have accomplished, that will appreciate the new values that you got. Let's put an example with fitness, okay? Because I always put example with fitness or martial arts because it's just easy to understand. I think everybody can understand this. So you're out of shape. Let's say you're out of shape. You're fat, you're out of shape, you're smoking, you're drinking. And now your goal is to become what? In shape. Okay, 6-pack abs, in shape, healthy cardio, clear mind, healthy body, strong physically. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. Now you don't go to the bars, you don't drink. Okay, so you don't drink, it's a problem because your friends drink. Now you go out with them, you don't drink. What happens? Oh, why are you not drinking? Just one, just two, it's not gonna harm you, you know, blah 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 blah. You feel that they are pushing you down. They don't understand. They're joking with you. They don't understand what they're doing. They do not understand that this is pulling you backwards and you're still weak. You need support. You need somebody to tell you that you're on the right path. But they're not doing that. They're telling you, oh, come on, it's just one, it's just 2 drinks. Now you start feeling uncomfortable with these people. Now slowly, they start feeling uncomfortable with you because you are making them uncomfortable. When you're not drinking in front of them, when you are committed, you say, no, I'm gonna have water, I'm having a juice, I'm having this. They feel shit about themselves because, okay, this guy is committed. This must say, this says that we're doing something wrong. We are not committed. We're making excuses. Here's this guy. This is our friend. Now he's committed to his development. What does it say about us? We're not committed. We're just making excuses. Makes us feel bad. You are being dragged down because they're constantly trying to bring you back unconsciously. So now you don't feel comfortable hanging out with them. Slowly you start isolating yourself from them. Okay? You're trying to eat properly. Your family doesn't give a shit. Your family does not understand macros. Your family does not even want to wait the food before eating it. Come, it's too much of a headache. It's okay, this, that. But you understand that you need to track your macros and you need to eat properly in order to see results. Okay, you cannot, how they say it? You cannot overtrain or you cannot outrun or overtrain a bad diet. It's like if you're eating wrong, no matter how much effort you do in the gym, no matter how much cardio you do, no matter how much water you drink, you're still gonna be fat. You're not gonna develop muscle if you do not have proper nutrition. If you don't know what are your macros exactly, okay, I have a video that talks about this. It's the title is how to get in shape. Maybe the video is not that clear. Maybe I should make a new video explaining exactly how to track your macros and how to, maybe I should make it easier. Okay, but anyways, you can go and watch that video and leave me under the comments in that video that says how to get in shape. Leave me under the comments if you understood or no. If you didn't understand that video, if it was not clear enough, I'm gonna make a new one explaining exactly. Maybe I'll take a board or insert screenshots and stuff in this video on the camera that will explain better. It's just a headache to go edit the videos, you know what I mean? But anyways, so now you're tracking your macros, you're eating properly. Your family don't give a shit about that. Your family don't want to wait the food, they don't want to do all that stuff. Okay, you go out to eat outside, everybody's having God knows what. You're trying to get in shape. You can't. You know that if they put the fries in front of you, all these high calorie, high fat stuff in front of you, and it's in you know you're craving it. You're still weak. You cannot just stop eating that shit. It's pulling you backwards. So now you prefer to eat on your own. Okay? You don't get along anymore. It's like you don't want to go to the same restaurants. You know? They're going to McDonald's or Burger King or Burger God knows what to have some shit quality meat. They don't give a shit. You know? They're eating the fries. They're eating the popcorns. No, they don't care. But you care. You need support. Or at least you don't want to be in an environment that's dragging you down. So now you don't go out with them that much. Okay? You don't go out with them that much. And your friends that are going out by night, smoking, drinking, you don't do that. You can't do that because tomorrow you have a workout. You need to wake up. You need to stay fresh. Otherwise, you can't work out. So you start isolating yourself slowly. They don't like you anymore, and you don't. It just doesn't sink anymore. So there is a separation, and it's fine. Just understand that's fine. I'm not telling you to drop completely your family, your friends, childhood friends, and all that. But you need to understand that you will stay alone in this period of time until you become strong enough to develop new friends and new relationships that are matching your new values, the new you. Okay. But however, if somebody is actually a bad influence in your life, somebody is really a bad influence, somebody's really he does not give a shit about your self-development. He's dragging you down. He's negative, and he's making fun of you because you're trying to get better, bro. You should put a stop to that and tell that person to back off a little bit, draw a line. Okay, draw a line. Because your development is more important for you than any of that bullshit. Okay, that's the message today, guys. You are going to stay alone for a period of time. Okay, it happened to me many times. I had to, isolate myself when I was training, when I was becoming a fighter. My friends used to go out, the evening. It was very nice weather. Everybody's going out in the evening to have a coffee, to go somewhere, have an ice cream, blah blah blah. I couldn't do it because I had training at that time, and I used to walk half an hour. I remember in Cordoba, I used to walk half an hour to the gym, work out, crazy, work Muay Thai workout, then walk back home half an hour. And I see everybody's outside having beers and chilling, especially in summer when the weather gets nice, the evening, sorry. Everybody's chilling outside, and I'm like, oh, bro, I have a workout, it's important for me. I'm trying to become a fighter. Okay, so you know what I mean. It happened to me again when I was trying to get in shape. I stopped going out to the same restaurants. I stopped hanging out with the same people because these people, they don't care about tracking their macros, about eating properly. I couldn't have that influence around me. It was the conversations were not. There was no conversation. There was nothing to talk about. I'm talking to you about something that. I want to talk about something that will what I'm doing at the moment. What's interesting for me, but I can't go with you eat that shit food. I just can't go to that place. So slowly you don't want to do it. It's not on purpose. Slowly it just doesn't sink anymore. So you isolate yourself a little bit, and I'm doing it at the moment. Also, I'm not. I'm most of the time I'm just focused on what I'm doing right now. I'm developing my personal brand. I'm developing my coaching business. I'm trying to take my coaching business to another level. If you've been following, I've been a striking coach, and now I'm taking it to another level. I'm not only teaching striking, but I'm teaching this as well. I'm teaching self-development. I'm teaching fitness, becoming fit mentally and physically, developing yourself, and ultimately building your own thing, building your own business as a coach or as a service provider. I'll be talking about this in the future, show you exactly the steps on how to market and how to build a business around your passion or around your expertise, like what I did. I've done so many businesses in the past, and I've done so many jobs, and I've failed many times in business, and at the end, I focus on just the coaching, just the teaching, and I'm making a living just with what I know, just with coaching people into martial arts or to fitness and stuff like that. And I'll make this is a subject for another video, but maybe we'll talk about it if you want me to talk about it. And yeah, guys, so this is the audio of this video. I don't want to make it long. Just understand that you're gonna stay alone at some point. Just deal with it. It's okay. You're gonna stay alone for a period of time. It's gonna make you stronger. Then you're gonna develop new friendships in the future. Okay? Peace.